Imagine stepping into the waters of baptism filled with faith and hope, only to face mockery, threats, and a mob forcing you to flee. This is what Emma Smith and others experienced during their baptisms. How could she endure such trials and still feel peace? Through revelation, God gave Emma words of hope and promises of strength, words that apply to each of us. Join me today as we study Doctrine and Covenants sections 23 through 26 to uncover how the Lord strengthens us in trials and reveals our unique roles in His work. Welcome to Stand in Holy Places. In today's episode, we'll focus on three key themes. Number one, how the Savior lifts us out of our afflictions. Number two, the unique and vital role each of us plays in God's kingdom. And three, how seeking the things of a better world brings us closer to the Lord. By the end, I hope you'll feel encouraged to face your own challenges with faith and to step confidently into the role God has for you. Now let's get started. Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery received Doctrine and Covenants 24 at a time of immense difficulty. They faced persecution, imprisonment, and rejection, yet the Lord gave them words of encouragement and power. Be patient in afflictions, for thou shalt have many, but endure them, for lo, I am with thee, even until the end of thy days. This promise wasn't just for Joseph, it's for all of us. In our challenges, the Savior offers strength. As Isaiah 40 verse 31 teaches, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Now consider your own life. What trials are weighing on you? How can you turn to the Savior for comfort and guidance? As you study these scriptures, write down words or phrases that inspire you to endure and trust in Him. Doctrine and Covenants section 25 is a revelation given to Emma Smith, but it's also a message for all of us. The Lord calls Emma an elect lady, reminding her of her divine worth and unique mission. One of her roles was to compile the first hymn book for the church. Music and worship were vital then, just as they are today. In verse 13, the Lord encourages her to lift up her heart and to rejoice. How often do we rejoice in our divine callings? Now take a moment to reflect on your own role, whether it's in your family, your church calling, or your community. Our Father in heaven has a mission for you. He promises to guide and strengthen us as we fulfill it. Now what talents or responsibilities has God entrusted to you? How can you more fully embrace your place in His kingdom? In a world filled with challenges, it can be hard to focus on spiritual things. But as Doctrine and Covenants section 25 verse 10 reminds us, the Lord calls us to seek the things of a better world. What does that mean for you? For Emma, it meant cleaving to her covenants and looking forward with hope. For us, it might mean prioritizing spiritual growth, deepening our connection with Christ, or serving others with love. As we let go of worldly distractions and focus on our eternal purpose, the Lord strengthens us. Mosiah 24:14-15 teaches that while He may not immediately remove our burdens, He gives us the ability to bear them with ease. How can you seek the Savior more in your daily life? And how has focusing on His promises brought you closer to Him? This week's lesson reminds us that the Savior is always near, lifting us in trials and helping us fulfill our divine roles. Like Emma, we can trust His promises and seek the things of a better world. Thank you for joining me today. If this message has strengthened your faith, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to help spread these gospel truths. Remember, the Lord has called each of us to be a part of His great work. Until next time, keep standing in holy places, and may you find peace in our Savior Jesus Christ.